taking control of your life and living the freedom you dream of is exciting and rewarding in the journey of a lifetime, right? However, it is very difficult to get to it if you are relying on your 9-to-5 job to get you there.
Now that won't work.
But never fear. I'm Tamisha Holman, a financial coach and the owner of the OwnTheLifeOfYourDreams.com. And we are going to talk about the top 5 side hustles for 2020 that you can get into with little or no money, and some of them you can start today.
This received a 20-minute standing ovation.
So, the thing about side hustles is you need to choose something that you like or kind of like, or something that you want to do or would love to learn about how to do. And so otherwise, if you don't do that, then it's kind of like having another job. And who wants to have another job?
Not me.
And not me either. So remember this when you're choosing your side hustle, and please stay tuned because the last one is something you can definitely do today and make some good money from. So let's get started.
Wow, that sounds like a plan.
Selling print-on-demand items. All right, so if you are like me and you want to put your stamp on things and, get your words out there and have slogans and put it on t-shirts and keychains and stuff like that, or maybe a nice little hat or whatever, then print-on-demand items, selling print-on-demand items is right up your alley. So you can go to places like Zazzle, Cafepress, Teelaunch, and Teespring, and they all provide platforms where you can sell your designs on their website. And you can put anything on them, whether it's slogans, things that you hear all the time around the office or on TV or at school, right? And those are things that may mean something to you, like maybe a good quote, or maybe an awesome Bible verse, or something crazy somebody said to you and you just like, I just got to capture this on a t-shirt. All right, that is something definitely that you can do. And all of these companies will allow you to design your own t-shirt. You pick out colors and all sorts of stuff and any other items like a keychain or anything like that. And you sell this on their platform. Yes, they do get a cut, but honestly, the sky is the limit to your earning potential. And just think of it. I mean, if you think of something like popular and catchy and you put a design to it, right? And you purchase one yourself and then you start rocking it around your office, you rock it at church, you rock it, around the grocery store or even at your school, then other people will say, hey, I kind of like that. Where'd you get it from? And then you pop in your website or you tell them where to go, bada boom, bada bing, then you are getting money and you are promoting yourself and you didn't have to do anything for it. And your money will be pouring in like people pouring to church on CME holidays. You get it? And that is no cap. Number 4, retail arbitrage, or as I like to call it, stuff flipping, okay? And this is where you buy something for cheap, something that's popular that people love, but you get a good discount on it. So like you buy it on the clearance rack at Walmart or at a thrift store or at a garage sale or on any type of auction site, and then you clean it up or you fix it up or you just plain resell it and you get more money for it than what you paid. All right. And it is a great side gig. I had a coworker who would do this on the side. She would teach, but on the side, she would flip iPhones and she would buy them like on eBay or something like that and sell them on Craigslist. And she would pocket at least a few $100s a week, especially if she had to fix them up because she really would have to buy them for the real low, like real cheap. This gig will require a little research on your part and a little upfront money to buy whatever item it is that you are trying to purchase. But once you do that and you watch the idol, then the sky is the limit for how much you can make. You just keep flipping that same money that you put into it, keep buying more and keep selling. The only problem with it is that if you're getting something at a good deal and you only get that good deal once, then you kind of lose your supply. So you might want to think about diversifying or getting into many different items within that same niche. So if you're doing iPhones, maybe an iWatch, maybe, AirPods or anything like that you can get into, that you can sell as a bundle to continue getting your money or getting your flow in. So if you choose wisely, though, this is definitely a profitable side hustle. Right? Number 3, becoming a virtual assistant. Now, I know what you're thinking. Everyone in the world is trying to become a virtual assistant, even I, all right? And honestly, you would be right. I mean, who wouldn't want to help people with their lives, organize their lives from the comfort of their own home? I mean, and you get nicely paid for it? Definitely would love to do that. But is that a saturated market? Well, the simple answer is no. The issue is there are a lot of people out there that are busy running a business. They're taking care of families. They're out there trying to take selfies, right? And they're posting them on Snapchat. And those people don't have time to do those boring, mundane tasks, especially the more seasoned entrepreneurs that may not know how to handle their computers like maybe you and I do. They need help with those super technical tasks that most people like me and you do every day. And something simple like maybe creating a spreadsheet or how to turn on the computer. I'm kidding. I'm not really. But anyway, so that is where you come in, helping people that are too busy or too new to technology and helping them rock their life. Puzzle of the day. Okay, so before I go any further, I would like to admit that I am kind of a nerd. All right, if you couldn't tell already. And I love a good critical thinking puzzle. So I do it with my students and my children. So I decided, why not do it on my platform, my YouTube channel too? So I will give you a question and a hint, and you will get the answer at the very end of this video. So make sure you stay tuned and stay with me to the end. So here's today's puzzle. You're driving down the road in your car on a wild and stormy night when you pass by a bus stop and you see 3 people waiting for the bus. Number 1 is an old lady who looks as if she's about to die. So sad. Number 2 is one of your best friends who once saved your life. Number 3 is the person of your dreams, like you woke up and you thought about them all day long and you conjured them up and there they are at the bus stop. Knowing that there can only be 1 passenger in your car, who would you choose? Or whom would you choose? Okay, so here's the hint. You can make everyone happy on this one. Are you thinking? Okay, so back to our previously scheduled program. Boop. To be a great sought-after VA, you have to continue adding skills that people need. Can you build a website? Can you manage social media pages? Are you good at building funnels? Are you great with numbers? Do you know how to use Quicken or any CMR management systems? Excel? If you don't, then learn them. The more skills that you have, the better you are at getting jobs, VA jobs, because the more marketable you'll be, right? And to help you out, there are tons of VA businesses now that are hiring. And guess what they're hiring? That's right, new VAs, all right? So you can be set up with the right client and build your repertoire and client base within a few days, okay? And so definitely take advantage of those. So if you take care of your people, they will take care of you, if you know what I mean, all right? I'm going to leave a list of what Forbes says is the best and the hottest VA companies that are hiring right now. So just check out the description below and you can find out which one will work for you best. Be careful that you read the fine print on them though. Some businesses only work during business hours, a 9 to 5. And if you already have a daylight working job, then this becomes a problem for you, because they do not want you to work a job while you're working the VA jobs. So make sure that you check that out and read the fine print, and there's 10 of them. So I'm sure one of them will definitely work for you. All right, moving on. Number 2, become a brand ambassador. All right, when I was in college, I used to know people that would get the Nike check tattooed on their arm, on their calf, or on their ankle. And I'd be like, why in the world do you want to put a Nike check on your body permanently? And they would tell me, because I like Nike. Duh. And I thought they were incredibly stupid at the time, and honestly, I still do, because I realized that tattoo did something. It made them a brand ambassador. They were advertising for Nike, and they weren't even getting paid for it. Please, you're not getting free advertising off of this body. No, sir. All right, so being a brand ambassador means that you are getting paid to endorse someone else's product or business. All right, it's kind of like an influencer of sorts. All right, you can do this online or offline, and you can get paid hourly or salary. All right, and you can just simply make a business out of it. All right, so you can become an entrepreneur and become an independent contractor of different businesses and go out and promote them at different events or promote them on your social media sites. And if they are rocking as far as business and you get your contract tight, you can make anywhere between $13 to $100 an hour just by traveling, promoting what you love, and having a great time with other people. I mean, it sounds like a party every day. Why don't people do this? You can find jobs like these on any job site like Glassdoor, Indeed, Simply Hired, or obviously you can create your own open door and talk to the companies yourself. Say, hey, I love your brand. I sport your brand often. I would love to promote them online to other people. Can we talk about brand endorsements and how that will work out with this business? You know, as me, I love the entrepreneurial skills. You know, branding yourself and making yourself your own money and paving your own way is always the best way to do it. If you like meeting and talking to people about companies or products that you love, then this may be a great side hustle for you. And finally, we've gotten to side hustle number 1. All right, so side hustle number 1 that you can start today with little or no money is donating your body fluids. Yes, it may not be sexy, or is it? But you can donate body fluids, and I'm not talking about saliva because that is gross. But ladies, have you ever thought of donating your eggs? You can get as much as $8,000 a pop for every egg that you donate. I mean, just to put that in perspective for me, my student loans right now is right around $8,000. So that could totally wipe out that debt. Can you say debt free? Okay. Can't wait. All right. I would donate today if I wasn't so old. Or fellas, you can donate your sperm for about $1,500 a month. Now, there are stipulations with that. You know, you have to look a certain way or have a certain degree to get the big bucks. But, you know, even $200 can pay a light bill, right? So don't look down your nose at this way of making money. Okay, so hold up. You like, wait a minute, time out. You kind of feel a little weird. You're feeling some kind of way about knowing that you got children running around and you don't know them, especially if you have children yourselves and, you know, you got that whole, well, what if they meet their brother or sister and they get together? Okay, I understand what you're saying because I kind of feel that way too. So here's another way that you can make money by donating fluids today, and that is simply by donating plasma. And I love this idea. Number 1, you can help save someone's life, which in essence makes you some kind of superhero, right? Like, go plasmatic, woo! Exciting.
No.
No, you're not feeling it? Okay. Well, anyway, you can also get paid for it. And it's not chump change either. I mean, it's not life-changing or life-altering money, but it's definitely some cash that you can put in your pocket and pay some things off or down, get yourself out of debt, or even just, save it for vacation and lay out on a beach, right? I remember signing up in college and I was able to donate that day. So, after about a half an hour of studying or watching movies or playing Candy Crush, right, I was fed a little snack and sent on my way with hard, cold cash. I love it, right? So now, to become a good donator for plasma, you must be in good health, because they're going to ask you 1,001 questions about your life and your health status. So you need to make sure that not only are you honest, because they will definitely, take you to jail for fraud, but also they want to make sure that whoever you're giving your plasma to is getting some good quality plasma, right? You also cannot donate while you're sick, so make sure that you take good care of yourself. And if you had a disease that stays in your blood like me, curse you, TB, then you will have to come up with more proof of why you're not sick, or more proof that you're not still sick, okay, which can be a pain. But think of it this way, all right? How many gigs do you know that will pay you over and over again, and you're just sitting there checking Facebook, all right? Literally, you're doing nothing but bleeding, all right?
Ew.
Okay, I know that's just get over it. All right, so now for the answer to the puzzle of the day. All right, so let's recap. Remember, you're driving down a road, it's stormy, you pass by a bus stop, right? You see 3 people. The old lady, she's about to die. So sad. Number 2, your best friend, they saved your life. How could you leave them there? It's so sad. And number 3, it's the person of your dreams. You love them. You want them to be with you forever. So what do you do? Well, of course, the answer is easy, right? First of all, the old lady has got to be your passenger. And while you're helping the nice old lady into your car, you toss the keys to your best friend. I mean, they saved your life, right? Why would you not help them? And lastly, you stay at the bus stop with the person of your dreams, because what doesn't spell love like hyperthermia? All right, so I hope you loved this video. If so, you will definitely love the video that's floating above my head. So until next time, make sure you live